The Kamakhya temple is located on the Nilachal hill in the capital city of Guwahati in Assam. The deity of the temple, Kamakhya Devi, is revered as the bleeding goddess. Ma Kamakhya is known as the goddess of desires. When people wishes something wholeheartedly, his or her wish tends to come true. Kamakhya is the mark of identity of Assam. The temple is located about 600 feet above the plains. It is located on the top of the Nilachal hills. The way to the temple has rows of small shops selling various offerings for goddess, pictures of gods and goddesses. As we enter the gate, we wash our feet and cleanse ourselves before we move towards the main temple. They come to the Saubhagya Kunda to wash themselves of all sins. They light diyas and scent sticks or agarbatti and join queue to enter the temple. Hundreds of devotees are seen here every day patiently queuing up for the darshan. You can see pigeons sold in pairs. They say when one's wishes come true, they come back to the temple to offer their sacrifice. Young pigeons found in plenty thus become someone else's wishes coming true. You can see gods waiting to be offered as sacrifices, waiting for their final fate. But not all of them are sacrificed. Some of them are released. They are as much part of the temple as the people visiting the place. The story of origin behind the temple is quite interesting. It revolves around the Hindu gods Shiva and Sati. Legend has it that Sati and her husband both were purposely not invited to the grand yajna that her father organized. But in spite of that, Sati went to attend the yajna, only to be insulted by her father. The climax of the story was when Sati's father spoke ill of Shiva as well. Unable to bear the insult, Sati leaped into the very sacrificial fire of the yajna. When Shiva came to know of what had happened, his anger knew no limits. Carrying his wife's burnt corpse, he went extremely violent with his tandav, or the dance of destruction. While all other gods tremble in fear under Shiva's uncontrollable anger, it was Vishnu who sent his chakra and cut the body in order to calm a grieved deity. It is believed that the Sati's body parts fell in 108 locations across the country, which are today known as Shakti Peeths. The place where her womb and vagina fell is what constitutes the Kamakhya temple. The place where Kamakhya temple stands today is also considered to be where Shiva first courted Sati. Curiously enough, every year during the month of June, the Brahmaputra river near Kamakhya turns red. It is believed that the goddess menstruates during this period. It is the celebration of the yearly menstruation course of goddess Kamakhya. During the period of Ambuvachi, the doors of shrine are closed to all as it is believed that the goddess Kamakhya goes through the annual cycle of menstruation. After 4 days, the doors are opened and a big fair is held at the temple premises on that day. Many people from various places comes to attend the festival. The temple architecture of Kamakhya temple consists of two different art forms, North Indian style of architecture and Saracenic Mughal influence. This coming together is called the Nilachal style of architecture. The royal patronage in subsequent time left a lasting impression in architectural design of Kamakhya temple. Kamakhya temple is built by Mleccha dynasty and rebuilt by Koch King Narayana and Ahom kings. It was completed in 8th to 17th century. Kamakhya temple is one of those temples which have a proper ground plan consisting of 5 chambers. The Garbhagriha, Antarala, Jagmohan, Bhog Mandir and Nat Mandir. It is believed that the Garbhagriha or the sanctum sanctum of the temple houses the mythical womb and vagina of the Hindu goddess Shakti. Life sciences sculptures adorn the walls of the temple. We see religious sculptures, secular themed walls, flora and fauna, and geometrical design on the walls. The temple walls have various carvings of different gods and goddesses. Mohit Sharma Bordoloi, president of the temple authorities, says that we have seen it many times. People's wishes come true here. There is a belief that those who pray and touch the Shakti Peeth attain enlightenment and moksha here. Firstly, we can worship Ma in our own way. There are arrangements of special ways of worship too. One can perform yajna and recite chandi. There is provision of offering sacrifice too. Ma Kamakhya is also worshipped as young girl. Generally, people come here, offer their prayers and touch the Shakti Peeth. They get nirvana. Pankhuri Sharma says, the holy day finally arrives with lots of jitters and yellow dresses to worship the holy bleeding of the goddess till 4 days. The whole world will bow down in front of the female god and celebrate her holy days like a festival and bath her with the holy water of eternity. Dance, music, decorations all set to welcome the goddess of purity, power, and knowledge with full devotion. The goddess sets her feet to bless her people. The holy finally arrives. Dona Chaudhary talks about Ambuvachi festival, which is held every year in the month of June. Come, let's celebrate the fertility of Mother Earth. Come, let's celebrate Goddess Kamakhya's annual menstruation. Come, let's visit Assam and witness the religious spiritual carnival. Come, let's visit the beautiful Kamakhya temple situated in the Nilachal hills. Come, let's witness the Eastern Mahakumbh Ambuvachi. Sona Roy gives her strong opinion as she says, a bleeding woman cannot worship God, but a bleeding God can be worshipped. Pensive. Dr. Sutanu Patra says, menstruation is an opportunity for another fertility, so it's holy and matter of glory. Niharika Chaudhary says, the most precious will be bleeding again. Devotees are going to be gathering. the holy Kamakhya Devalaya is ready to empower women again. At last, contrary to the shaming treatment that menstruation gets elsewhere in India, here it is revered as the ability of a woman to conceive. Considering this to be a woman's power to give birth, the deity and temple of Kamakhya is a celebration of the Shakti within every woman. While a large percentage of people in India continue to remain aloof when it comes to speaking out loud about menstruation and the issues faced by women, a temple that is well worn with time celebrates one of the most natural biological processes. In a country that continues its outdated attitude towards menstruation as unholy and extremely unpleasant, it is important for each one of us to know the progressive approach that the Kamakhya temple displays of celebrating womanhood. While there is no image of Shakti in the temple complex, it is Yoni or the female genitalia of the goddess located in the corner of the cave in the temple that is the object of reverence.